Welcome to Gamecock Pod Live.
For the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be committed to the University of Gamecock.
This is Rodgers again to the 25, 20, 15, 10. Rodgers scores! Jackie Bradley Jr. delivered for the Gamecocks. Lost it up, looking for Kelly. Touchdown! Can you believe it?
And South Carolina is sending shockwaves through the SEC.
Frederick plays it in at the buzzer. That's a win! Unbelievable! I don't believe it!
And now, live from Studio 54 of the Gamecock Pod Studios, here's the Cockfather himself, Keith Alsep.
All right, everybody, welcome into a rapid reaction edition of Gamecock Pod Live, South Carolina. The beatings continue for Kim Mulkey and LSU. South Carolina, 18 straight wins over LSU. Kim Mulkey has yet to defeat Dawn Staley at LSU. South Carolina with a gutsy performance, overcoming 17 missed layups, giving up 18 offensive rebounds, despite the sellout crowd, despite some very questionable officiating, some very bizarre foul calls. The Gamecocks got it done. On the road, they take a commanding lead in the SEC now. The only one-loss team, Tennessee, has 2 losses. So does Vanderbilt. South Carolina beat both of them. And just a gutsy performance. South Carolina, uncharacteristically tonight, missed 17 layups. They got a lot of good shots. They missed a lot of them in the first quarter. 4 for 13 to start the game on layups. But meanwhile, Raven Johnson and Tessa Johnson in the first half, 7 of 12 by the Gamecocks and 7 for 10. Tessa Johnson 4 for 5. Raven Johnson 3 for 5. Gamecocks, after one of their poorest first quarters of the season, just 7 of 20 from the field, but they did hit 2 of 3 from downtown. Trailed most of the entire first half and then took the lead 41-40 into the half, started the second half and took an 8-point lead. That was a 10-0 run. That was the biggest lead of the game. But plagued by turnovers and fouls. Joyce Edwards, not her best game, but Medina Okot, the big mamba, as Dawn Staley called her in the post game. What a night for her. Another double-double and a career high 17 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds for her, 12 points, 17 rebounds, another double-double, and 2 clutch plays at the end. Dawn Staley drawing up a play, Raven Johnson taking her man into the lane, making a bullet pass to Medina Okot, who made a move, laid it in off the glass, and then later she got fouled, walked to the free throw line, 4 for 4 on the night. I don't even think she touched the rim on any of her free throws. South Carolina, 4 players in double figures. Raven Johnson, the ultimate winner. Just an unbelievable performance. 19 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from downtown, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. She missed a pair in the first half. Those were the only missed free throws by South Carolina. South Carolina, for the 6th straight game, has just been money from the free throw line. You go back to Vanderbilt, 13 of 14 from the line. At Auburn, 16 of 17 from the free throw line. At Texas A&M, 20 for 25 at the free throw line. Mississippi State, 14 for 15, 16 for 20 against Tennessee, and tonight, 15 for 17. Over the last 6 games, that is 94 for 108, 87% from the free throw line. That was a big difference tonight because LSU got to the free throw line aplenty tonight. Some of them, I don't even know how. Some were obvious fouls. Tania Latson, that knee brace was slowing her down. She was not good on defense, but if you look at it, LSU 14 for 23 and just 2 of 12 from 3. That's the difference in the ball game right there. South Carolina, 42% from the field, 47% from 3. LSU, both teams made 28 field goals. The difference, South Carolina, 8 of 17 from 3. LSU, 2 of 12. And South Carolina, even though they only made 1 more free throw, 15 for 17. LSU misses 9. And none bigger than Flau'jae Johnson missing a pair. 2 of 6 from Flau'jae Johnson. That is the opposite of clutch. South Carolina, clutch at the end. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. A 6-0 run to end the game. LSU just won for their final 11. South Carolina in the fourth quarter, five of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. That's 42%, but 8 of 8 from the free throw line. LSU in the fourth quarter, just 7 of 25, 28%, 0 of 6 from downtown, and 3 of 8 from the free throw line. The pressure was too much. When it's clutch time, winners make winning plays. Winners make free throws. Winners hit shots down the stretch. They get the ball in bounds. They execute late. And South Carolina, led by the ultimate winner in Raven Johnson, would not be denied in this game. Tessa Johnson, Johnson & Johnson, the baby powder it's in effect. Tessa Johnson, 21 points, 8 of 13, 4 of 5 from downtown, 1 of 1. LSU had to play a hero defense where they just face guarded her, no help responsibilities to keep her from continuing to torch them from three. I also thought another strategic mistake by Kim Mulkey. Okay, Mulkey the moron. She challenged an obvious out-of-bounds play. LSU only had one timeout remaining. They were down by 3 points. They challenged, lost their timeout. South Carolina advanced the ball both times. They get it in to 6'6" Medina Okot. She gets fouled the first time. LSU had a foul to give. The second time she makes the free throws. LSU now has to go the length of the court. No timeouts. I thought that was a tragic coaching mistake. Joyce Edwards, just 10 points on 4 of 11 and 1 rebound. I'm sorry, you're an All-American, and Joyce Edwards is a great player, but that is unacceptable from your All-American. I don't ever remember Asia Wilson having 1 rebound in a game. For some reason, she was just could never get on track. She fouled out of the game. I got to say, Agot McKeer, a welcome back to her, even though she was not spectacular. 2 of 7, 1 of 3 from downtown, all 5 of her points in the fourth quarter, and it was a huge corner 3 and then a run out for a layup. She scored 5 points in a row. Huge from her. I thought Allie Turnabees came in. I don't know why she didn't play in the second half. She came in and immediately hit a jump shot. Isla McDowell had a huge shot at the buzzer to end the third quarter for South Carolina. Tania Latson, 8 points on 4 of 10 from the field. She should have been to the free throw line a few times. She was not getting the calls. Let's break it down. And look here, both teams just 9 turnovers. LSU, though, converting 12 points off turnovers to just 6 for South Carolina. LSU winning the rebounding battle 46-37. LSU 18 offensive rebounds. South Carolina just 11. Second chance points, basically a wash, 13-12. I thought LSU went to their bench in the second half, and some unheralded bench players for LSU, they torched South Carolina and cut into the lead. I couldn't believe that. A rare occasion, LSU wins on the bench points. Points in the paint, 38-38. South Carolina 6 block shots, 7 steals. And South Carolina led the entire second half. Took the lead at halftime, stretched it out, held on, and get the win. For LSU, Flau'jae Johnson, 21 points on 18 shots, 9 of 18, 1 of 3 from downtown, but just 2 of 6 from the free throw line. 8 points for her. Amira Joyner, she was really good, I thought. Impactful. 8 points, 13 rebounds for her. Zakiya Johnson, 7 points. She was 3 of 6. Michaela Williams, 11 points on 12 shots. You'll take that. She was hot early. 5 of 12, 1 of 3. Let's see how that broke down. In the first half, Michaela Williams, 9 points. In the second half, just 2 points, 1 of 7 from the field for Michaela Williams in the second half. That was also a factor. Let's go in the Nana's Porch chat box here. Johnson & Johnson put that baby powder on LSU's bottom. Hey, look, South Carolina had to overcome a lot. They had to overcome the missed layups, the offensive rebounds, the foul trouble, Joyce Edwards basically being a no-show on the boards and defensively, the sellout crowd, the Zebras. I mean, they had to overcome a lot to win this game. And again, Dawn Staley, how sweet it is. The first women's basketball game, college women's basketball game televised on ABC in prime time. I can't wait to see the numbers on this, but it was a great atmosphere, a great game. Ryan Rucco, outstanding on the call. Holly Rowe as well. I don't have anything to say about Rebecca Lobo except she despises South Carolina women's basketball. I do agree. Well, I mean, look, there were plenty of questionable calls. Like that call on Joyce Edwards after Malaysia Fulwiley fouled her on the shot, no call, and then they go for the ball and Fulwiley falls out of bounds. They call a foul on Edwards. I couldn't believe it. Well, I doubt the ref would have needed a police escort since it was at LSU, because they had a great crowd. Tip of the hat to them, but now they have 4 losses in SEC play. Texas has 3 losses in SEC play. Tennessee's getting ready to have 3 losses in SEC play. And South Carolina right now has a very favorable schedule. I will say, to me, Ole Miss, always dangerous. But that last game of the season at Kentucky, South Carolina wins that. They will be the undisputed regular season champion. It was good to get Agot McKeer back, but no Adele Tack, no Maddie Mouse. South Carolina desperately needs to get Maddie back, and when you go into tournament play and when you're finishing the stretch of the season, you need all hands on deck. But tip of the hat to Raven Johnson. A huge night for her, 19 points. I mean, she fills up the stat sheet. 19 points, 3 for 5 from 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 block shot, and 4 steals in 36 minutes. She played 36 minutes. Tessa Johnson played 37 minutes. Joyce Edwards would have played that many, but she fouled out at 33 minutes. Latson was in foul trouble, 28 minutes. Medina Okot, 31 big minutes, 17 rebounds. Hey, I like to look at the plus minus Medina Okot a team high plus 15 when she was on the floor. Tanaya Latson plus 10, Raven Johnson plus 9. For LSU, Malaysia Fulwiley, big story in the game. She did about what she did her entire career at South Carolina. 6 points, 1 for 8 from the field, 0 of 3 from downtown, 3 assists, 3 turnovers. She did have 4 steals, 1 block, which, well, she had 1 that was clean. 1 was clearly a foul. But that's it. Kate Koval, just 2 points off the bench. I thought Bella Hines was really good. I don't think Raven Johnson really feared her. And she lit her up. Grace Knox, 4 points. She did a nice job face guarding. Tessa Johnson, I thought South Carolina could have run her off some staggered screens to get her some looks. Tessa did get the ball and go to the basket. I thought she was aggressive. I mean, she's a pro. She just is. And a young, inexperienced team. Medina Okot, just in her second year of college basketball. Isla McDowell, a freshman. Agot McKeer, a freshman. Allie Turnabees, a freshman. Joyce Edwards, a sophomore. You know, Latson, it's her first year on the team. Tessa's a junior. And Raven's a senior. And that's really it. This team, no Chloe Kitts, no Ashlyn Swatkins. That was a huge 3 by Gotti. I talked about that. She had 5 straight points. She hit the corner 3 and then got a run out, rim run, because Michaela Williams was guarding her and looked gassed. And Gotti just sprinted right down the floor, took the pass, and laid it in. So a huge, huge win for South Carolina women's basketball tonight, taking command of the SEC. Sole possession of first place. If I can get to it here. I think I went too far. Well, maybe not. All right. Here we go. It's coming. Bear with me. I know we're live here. South Carolina 11-1, 25-2, 11-1. In the SEC, Vanderbilt 10-2, Tennessee 8-2. I don't even know how they played so many fewer games than everybody else. Texas 3 losses, Ole Miss 3 losses, LSU now 8-4 in the league. I mean, Oklahoma's ranked 10th in the country. They're 6-5 in the league. Kentucky's 18th in the country. They're 6-6 in the league. And there will be a huge slate of games tomorrow in the SEC. The headliner will be Texas at Tennessee. You've got Ole Miss, number 14, at number 18, Kentucky. And you've got number 10, Oklahoma at Alabama. And then Vanderbilt at Georgia. I got to say, Shay Ralph, she is a tremendous coach. So South Carolina, they get the win, 79-72. South Carolina gets the win, 18 straight over LSU. South Carolina gets the win, 79-72. Dawn Staley gets win number 500, and Kim Mulkey remains winless at LSU against Dawn Staley. And, well, I'll just leave it with this. You can take the girl out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of the girl. This has been a rapid reaction of South Carolina's 79-72 win at Baton Rouge at the Pete Maravich Center in front of a sellout crowd of over 13,300 to be in complete control of the Southeastern Conference. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I know it's really late on the East Coast. I'll sign off by saying, God bless, go Gamecocks. Everybody be safe, be well out there. For all our patrons, this will go up in podcast form, and then I will be back tomorrow morning for Sunday morning coffee talk. This has been Keith Allsep. This has been episode number 1953 of Gamecock Pod Live and Gamecock Pod Daily. Good night, God bless, and go Gamecocks. I'm out of here.